Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and this video is brought to you through the EA Creator Network, and this is my first look / overview of the Werewolves creator sim. Sorry if I'm a little bit quieter in this video. I am recording in a hotel and it's quite late, so I don't really want to wake people up. But we're going to start off with the feminine sims for creator sim. We actually have one new aspiration, but technically it's 4 new aspirations. I haven't got into the gameplay of this pack yet, but I am very excited to check out the aspirations. Basically, they all start off with the first step, and this is basically like a mini aspiration. I think it has like 2 goals with it, and once you actually complete that first step, you get to choose between 4 different aspirations that apparently have more to do with like gameplay. So we'll definitely get into that in my gameplay video, but you have the werewolf aspiration. Bonus trait is Lunar Confidant. These sims get an initial relationship boost when introducing themselves to werewolves, positive or negative, depending on how they act. Alright, starting off strong actually with facial details. I know, we actually didn't get any werewolf teeth, which was very surprising to me, but we do actually have some facial scars. We also have a new section of body scars, but we'll get into that when we go to the body. So under cheek scars, we actually have 7 different ones. Honestly, some of these look similar to ones that we've had in past packs. The unfortunate thing about scars is that they all come with packs. Like, there aren't any base game scars, which makes me feel weird. I definitely think that we should have some like small scars maybe in base game, you know, like scars that you could definitely just get by like living your life. I definitely think that's missing within the game. And then we also have 2 different eye scars. So you have this one and then you have this one, both weirdly for the same eye, and they're not like flipped for the other eye, which again I find a little bit weird. Not gonna lie, seems like a choice to me, but hey, they already made that choice and I cannot redeem it. Then we have the mullet, the one that everyone's in love with. This is actually currently clipping into her hoodie. However, this does have a little plait. Then we have this little undercut. Bet you weren't expecting to see an undercut under there. I quite like this hair. It doesn't feel much different for me. Neither does this one, although whilst I do like the texture of this one. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think this one feels all that different, but the texture is actually quite nice. I will say the beads and stuff don't have the greatest detail. They definitely look a little bit flat. Then we have kind of this like shag cut. It has the really prominent layers that a lot of people didn't like in my first pet stuff, but I actually quite like that hair. I think it's gonna look really cute in like most colors. We have a dyed variant of the mullet, which I can thoroughly get behind. I'm glad that they gave us a natural version and an unnatural version. This is sick. I mean, loads of different like color swatches. You can definitely like play around with this and have some fun. It looks so cool. You have a dyed variant of this one with some like kind of like mystical colors. A little bit of roots showing as well. Honestly, I just love a hair slider, or at least changing like tips and roots and stuff. A moon in the back. Okay, I see. So it has like a moon in the undercut. You can't see it on some hairstyles, but you can see it on others. That's very, very cool indeed. And then finally, this is the last one. Kind of got the like widow's peak, which I actually really like. I feel like they need to start playing around with hairlines a little bit more. So big fan of the hairstyles. This is all feminine. I'll obviously look at the masculine. We have double nose piercings, which actually seem to fit way better than the original ones that we got. But yeah, you can have like double of them. One looks higher up on the nose. Like this one's definitely sat higher. I may have to bring that up because it looks a little bit strange. Then we have some earrings, little dog paw earrings. Not my most favorite thing in the world, I'll be real. Ooh, we actually have ones that have like a coin variant and a llama. I actually prefer these ones over the dog paw print. Then we also have this like medallion necklace. I actually quite like this. I always think we need more necklaces. Again, you have like a llama inscription. You have the little, is that the pan flag? Yes, it is. I'll take it. And then this little like leather moon necklace, super cute. This is super usable. Kind of wish it was a choker, not gonna lie. I feel like we need more chokers in the game. We really don't have that many. No makeup, so moving on, we're gonna go to body, and then we actually have body scars. So how many of these do we have in total? We have 13 body scars. Some of them look like bite marks. You obviously have like stretch marks and bite marks. I meant scratch marks, not stretch marks. Apologies. Although I do think we should have stretch marks in the game as well, especially now that we have these. I think we should have like top surgery scars. I think we should have like birthmarks. I think we should have stretch marks. I think this honestly like adds like a lot of customizability. So I hope that they keep bringing us like more skin details. I think it's a way to make your Sims look like super unique as well. Oh, we did get a couple of new tattoos as well. So we kind of have these like muddy hands, which is just on one hand. I'm assuming we get one for the second hand as well. And then we have this super cute like lunar moth. I absolutely love this. It has like a geometric like diamond around it as well. It looks so sick. Yeah, we have the second dirty hand option. Weird that it's in tattoos. Honestly, probably would have preferred it in gloves, to be honest. But again, that's a choice that they made, and now we have to live with it. Like I said, we have some more like tattered up stuff. We have some like clothes with rips in. This isn't the most interesting. I do quite like the like shape of the stuff though. This one is actually like a bands t-shirt, which just makes me want bands in the game. I want this t-shirt IRL though. And then we have some plain variants on this as well, which is nice because I always prefer a plain variant. Definitely like punk, grunge, that sort of vibe. A lot of like stitching, definitely looks like repurposed, which is really nice. Again, they have like a couple of plain variants, which is quite cute. Oh, stop, this doggy one. This looks like it belongs in cats and dogs though, not gonna lie. More so than a werewolves pack, to be honest. Denim jacket, we recently did just get one in the last kit, but this is also quite nice. I really like the way this one fits actually. Sick! I didn't even notice the patch on the back. Oh, that's really cool. Kind of like some customization as well. If you're in like a werewolf club, this could be like your get up. We have this jumper. This is kind of like a lot of other stuff that we have. The shoulder details makes it a little bit different. I did say I was over the comfy cozy. This again kind of just looks like a lot of stuff we've had in Create a Sim recently. Nothing really stands out to me. I like this swatch of it with like the olive branches, are they? Why do we have, oh, this is a different denim jacket. So this kind of has like fur around the ooh, and then it has this mesh paneling in the back, which makes sense because if you're a werewolf, you're probably going to be working out and you're going to get a little bit sweaty. This shirt is actually super cute. I actually really like this one. I love the way that it tucks. We have this kind of like tattered up. Stop, there's like a space one. I do think these are very usable though. I do think that if you like playing legacy challenges, if you like rags to riches, if you kind of want scuffed up clothes, these are going to be good, and I feel like you're probably going to get a lot of use out of them. Stop. These are so cute. I don't mind this kind of stuff for the cottagecore vibe. And then you have this tatty t-shirt with all the rips in the bottom. And then finally this little, like, a lot of plaid, which I'm not complaining about. As a lesbian supporter, I can get behind all of the plaid in the world. Jeans are kind of baggy, which I quite like. We have this one with like some stitching underneath. They are like ankle grazers though, so if they're not your thing, then I do apologize. I know some people aren't a fan of like how baggy jeans fit Sims. I actually think we needed some more baggy jeans, to be completely honest. I absolutely hate these. I don't know why they keep giving us ribbed like biker jeans. I don't know anyone who wears them anymore. I really dislike them and I wish that they would stop. We have this skirt, which is there like a red, oh, why wouldn't they give us like a red tartan? If we were gonna go like punk, why would we not get one? That's cute. I don't mind that. These shorts are kind of meh. I feel like all the shorts in the game look similar. I take it back. They have this like DIY belt on the back, which is super flat when you look at it from an angle, but it is a nice little detail. Stop, this is cute. Kind of like a cropped, like, again, very flat though on the textures, which isn't the biggest failure, but It also doesn't look the best from the side, and then some like rip shorts, which actually have some dirt on them for some swatches, which is quite nice. Again, I feel like this is going to be really nice for those of you who like rags to riches. I absolutely love this full body fit. I wish we got these trousers by themselves though. Those trousers are so sick. I would have loved to see it. Kind of just like a patched together jacket. I'm absolutely in love with that one. This one I thought honestly looked a little bit more cottagecore. I can definitely see your like herbalist Sims roaming around in this with this little pack on. I think this is super cute actually now that I'm seeing it in person. I really like again the sort of cord that you have. Okay, we have a little bit of checked, but I would have liked to see more, honestly. This is quite cute though. This like t-shirt dress with like the shirt wrapped around it. Very cool indeed. We have this, which honestly, some of these definitely look like they could have been in Realm of Magic or Cottage Living. This especially is very much giving me Cottage Living. I like it, but it feels very samey, as does this. Honestly, it could also have been in Cottage Living for me. I'm never against more check trousers in The Sims 4. Love this little mushroom one, but try and tell me that this shouldn't have been in Cottage Living. I won't believe you. Accessories, we've got these like bangles with moons on. We have some like little wrist straps. I don't know. These are used in boxing, aren't they? They're kind of like hand straps. You can only have one on though. I kind of wish you could have both on. Bit weird that you can't, because I imagine if you're boxing then you want to wear both. These are going to be really hard to see, but we have some rings. This is like a half moon one. This is another like half moon one with a little diamond on the end, and then this is like a lunar moth. We have some leggings which look like ripped jeans. Yeah, so they have these like two-tone ones and obviously a bit more like punk and grunge, but these kind of look like jeans, especially in like the black swatch, which I really like. We have these nails which kind of look like claws, but I mean your sim can definitely just get away with wearing them as nails, and there's like 4 sets. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I don't mind about not zooming in on those bad boys. We have these Converse which have like little moons on them. There's also checked variants. Where's the red checks? What's going on? I expected with like a punk pack, you obviously have the old school 2012 writing on your Converse. It's a big emo vibe. I love that they come in a plain black and a plain white. Absolutely sick. Obsessed with those. Then we have, these are shinier than I expected them to be. I don't know what it is about like the sort of docks in the game, but the ones that we got in Moschino were also super shiny. Feel like these aren't as shiny, definitely a little bit more usable in my opinion, but still shinier than I would like. And this is sick. This is such a cool like asset to have in the game. It's just like these really, really beaten up trainers. Moving on to mask sims, they obviously get a lot of what the femme sims get. They only get 3 hairstyles, but obviously you can take the masculine tag off. Who says that hairs have to be gendered? What's the point in that? I will say the hairs actually look very cool on the mask sims as well, even if they aren't tagged mask. They get all the same accessories as the femme sims. And then moving on to outfits, a lot of this stuff has been made with like both frames in mind, so we have a lot of the same stuff, to be completely honest. Like pretty much everything that the mask sims have isn't only available to mask sims, it's also available to femme. And honestly, this was like my biggest concern about them kind of going more gender neutral, because it kind of gives them a reason to say like, oh, we won't make that many like assets completely dedicated to mask sims. Why would we, when they could just have stuff that is to femme sims as well? So it's kind of still not giving mask sims enough, because at the end of the day, like the femme sims have 12 tops, the mask have 10. Femme had 7 bottoms. Mask only have 4 bottoms because they're not including like skirts or short shorts in that. Let's actually test the bottoms to see what the non-mask stuff looks like. Like again, like these fit. Okay, the skirt not so much, just because of the waist, honestly. They do still fit though, don't get me wrong. But then the outfits, like the femme sims got 6 outfits, and then the masculine sims only get 2 tagged specifically for them. Did I just fully breeze past this one? My bad. Should have seen that for sure. There's the red plaid. Oh my word. I've been asking for it. Ask and you shall receive. But yeah, it actually fits quite well. I'm not gonna lie. The femme stuff does actually, you have obviously some issues around the chest area with like shading and textures. It kind of goes a little bit concave when you put it on mask frames, which is slightly annoying, but if you're not too fussed by that, then I feel like you could get away with it. Accessories, they have pretty much all the same accessories, but ooh, wait, let me test this. What if I want an emo kid and I want them to wear the leggings under something? It's not the worst I've ever seen. It actually does fit them. It doesn't really change their body shape all that much, which is quite nice. Sometimes they can. And then they have the 3 same shoes. Hey, it makes my job easier of going over these because they have pretty much all of the same. Kids have most of the hairstyles that the adults have. Also have natural hairstyles available to them, which doesn't happen very often in The Sims 4, I will say. They have a cap with these little like wolf ears on. I like some of the designs, some of them, I mean, I'm never gonna use this unless you have like a werewolf kid and you're like, you want to make them feel a bit more included, then I feel like it's quite a cute storyline. They actually don't have scars available to them, which is quite sad. Then they got 2 tops. Honestly, this feels like a sweater vest that we've had, but recolored. I actually don't mind it though. I actually think this is very, very cute indeed. I'm always a fan of a sweater vest in the game. Reminds me of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. This looks like Little Red Riding Hood going through the forest with the wolf on the back. Super cute for the kiddos. They don't actually get any full body fits, and then they get this one pair of shorts, which I actually do think we need more shorts for kids. So again, I'm not going to complain about. It has a tail. Stop it. Even proper werewolves don't have a tail. Kids, you should be so lucky. And then toddlers just get 2 full body fits. So we have this cute little dungarees set with this like wolf. The toddlers don't get a tail. Absolute discrimination there. And then they get this super cute onesie. Again, no tail. I mean, it kind of has like a pattern of a tail. Your toddlers can, let's just leave it at its full name. And then obviously the biggest change that comes to Create a Sim is that we have a brand new occult. We have werewolves, the title of this pack. So you can add a werewolf in Create a Sim. You can also have them be bitten within game. You can also have them have a dormant trait, I'm fairly sure. There are a couple of different ways to become a werewolf, which again, I'll be going over in my gameplay, but I thought we'd have a look at them in Create a Sim. Annoyingly, they do this an awful lot, and it's even more annoying than vampires hissing. So I will tell you that you can do Control-Shift-C, and then you go CAS, clock, speed, and then space and 0. Wait for them to get into position, hit enter, and there you will have a paused werewolf. You can actually do that when it's zoomed in, and then they'll be like more neutral. This kind of works the exact same way as like dogs and cats in Create a Sim, which is a weird thing to say. I've heard that having like the heads like set to the biggest proportion actually makes them look like a little bit better. I actually agree on that front. So yeah, you have like eye colors. Let's check out the different eyes. Don't know why this looks like a very happy little wolf. You got a very happy, healthy wolf. She's lovely. That is from Peppa Pig. Yes, I have nieces. Do not judge me. You can have like more cute eyes. You can have like darker circle eyes, which kind of look a little bit scarier. Not gonna lie. There are a bunch of presets for you to play around with. They definitely look like they have a little bit of eyeliner on. Some of them I really don't like. Oh my word. Oh my word. Who are you? You are chiseled, sir. You can actually link and unlink these. So you can kind of have the werewolf form resemble the sim form if you want. If you want to make them look more similar, you can choose to not have them linked if you want. I still think that the werewolves kind of look like Khajiits from Skyrim, not gonna lie. I do like the floppy ears. I kind of want to create my dog as a werewolf. So you actually have vampire ones available to you if you have vampires. Then you kind of have like broken fangs, which I think is super, super cute. I should have probably unpaused him, but honestly, I cannot be arsed dealing with the howling. Then we have the double nose piercings. You also have ear piercings for werewolves, which I think is super cute. Are they for both ears? Can you... Oh, I was kind of hoping that they were just for one ear. Absolutely not. They can wear full-on accessories. Well, I was not expecting that. But the most important thing about werewolves is the fact that, well, you can dress them if you want, but it kind of works the exact same way as cats and dogs. You can choose a color and a coat pattern. There's some fun ones. I really like the patchwork one. There's like the skeleton one. There's this like clown looking one. What about body? What can you... Oh, so you can change like the shape of their body. Okay. Stop it. Why does it kind of remind me... Whoa, you are buff. Why does it remind me of Pennywise? Stop. I feel like this is gonna be doing it for some of you in the comment section. Please don't tell me. Stop, you already look like that. Why are you wearing that? But then you can go into paint mode as well. So they have these funky little stencils. Where are they at? Here we go. So they have stencils that basically... It like shows you where to draw. Like, and then you could just like spray the whole of it. So if I make my brush size bigger, you don't have to draw over the lines if you don't want to. Like, you could trace it, which is kind of a little bit more fun. But if you don't really want to do that, you can just kind of spray paint like all over it. And it kind of does exactly what a stencil does and doesn't cover the part that it's not meant to cover, and then you end up with the stencil on them. So if you just like don't want to place your own scars, you can just like use a stencil and get a scar yourself. If you're like me and aren't very good when it comes to painting, I could turn him around and I could literally write like EnglishSimmer on the back. You can like spray paint. I could just do a Yep, okay, yep, I don't want to get demonetized, please go away. But there's a ton of stuff you can do with werewolves and werewolf customization. A little bit sad that we got this before a hair slider. It works like cats and dogs. If you have cats and dogs, it's very similar to that, so just keep that in mind. Honestly, the fingernails and toenails kind of make me a little bit uncomfortable. Can you take those? Oh, nope, they're on. He's not got the falsies on. They have to stay on. I don't like the toenails. I'm not a fan. I do feel like some of the clothes are very close to what we've had recently. Don't feel all that different. However, I do feel like there's enough stuff to make it feel different. I definitely like the punk geared stuff. Like, they look like they're from the 90s. I also love the more like patched up stuff and repurposed stuff. I think that kind of fits the theme. Obviously it fits the two packs because you have like the more cottagecore, live off the land hippie vibe, and then you have the more like grunge, like 90s, like hang out in warehouses, work out, get sweaty, and want to protect werewolves and their pack and stuff. So I do see the clear distinction and I quite like that. I just kind of wish it wasn't as cottagecore because I feel like we've had a lot of it recently. But then again, I do feel like it's going to supplement those packs quite well, like Cottage Living and Realm of Magic. So I don't know, let me know what you think. I do think the details on it are quite good. There's a couple of things that I would have changed. Like, I definitely think some of the assets look a little bit flat when it comes to like tying around the waist and stuff, but when do I never think that? But yeah, let me know what you think about this creator sim, how are you feeling about this pack. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow I'm gonna have my gameplay video up, or later today depending on when this video hits. Once again, big thank you to the EA Creator Network for giving me early access. I appreciate you all so much. Sorry if I sounded quiet or bored. I promise you I'm not bored, I just don't want to wake up my neighbors. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. It's because of you watching these videos that I get to come back every time and do early access, so I cannot thank you enough for that. Thank you all so much, and I will speak to you in my next one. Bye now.